still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First carry now for Jlamar Gibbs. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Second and 1 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He'll look underneath here for Montgomery. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19, target.
Here's Gibbs. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Jlamar Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready, break. Here we go, start.
Here's Willis. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Slides extra point is up and good. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 25, here's second and 8. They'll run with Gibbs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Ready.
Now Willis. That one on target to Watson. A gain there of 20. Good for a Green Bay first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Ready, set.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Ready. Liking 18.
Willis now to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
Willis. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a 3rd and 2. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only did they pick up, they turned it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. First and 10 now from the 36. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run over center, and it's Ward. And And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 31. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Go! Let go!
Another run here with Floyd. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. I think Williams is there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Roll, roll, roll! Here we go!
And he's in! Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Packers. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Run here with Gibbs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. Now give to Gibbs, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2 minutes remaining. Here in this first half, back with more from Lambeau Field. After this. Here's third and 2. Back to throw. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it lines up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Lions called their first time out as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. go as they look to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Willis now to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards. Packers, first down. First and 10.
Throwing Willis. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw is Willis. Forced out wide. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's third down and a few inches.
It's now third down.
That one intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph, to the 20. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
So it's third down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Makes the score Packers 48, Lions 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay,
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
To throw, here's Willis. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
18, Bronco 80.
Throwing, Willis. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught. It's Jlamar Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Here we go, set.
This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Hold it ready.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Willis. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on, set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. Are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. but it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
A 2-yard loss.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. That one out wide to Gibbs. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs. Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
On the jump.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
Willis to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Get it. Bronco switch. Bronco. Ready?
And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down.
Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Here's Willis. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Let's go. Hop, hop, David.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second.
How about that wrinkle, Mike? I mean, down here, goal-to-go situation. You know the defense has prepared for all the traditional goal line plays, the tight red zone plays. So sometimes you got to pull it out of the bag a little bit and get creative, and that creativity nearly led to 6 points. I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Come on, come on. Set.
Harris. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here.
A 20-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Packers will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On the handoff, this is good. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good.
A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Ready. 7 firing. Come on. Set. 18. Like 18. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Just his first catch, they have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a first down.
11 on the play. And the Lions first down.
Back to the air one more time. We'll go right back to Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And the Lions are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down.
Here we go, sack.
First and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
72.
He'll drop the throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers. Slide for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers stretch things out even further.
Makes the score Checkers 41, Lions 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
Willis. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Cowboy 80. Come on. Set Hawk 7. 70 Lions. Ready.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Willis now to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
68, 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Willis now to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure He got beyond it.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The city just made a sweep. We could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
319. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. 58. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. Get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.